Did you know that local mayors get to run around with big fancy necklaces like this? But should they? A council in regional Victoria has just had this debate and they questioned, whether they should keep giving out a mayoral medallion worth thousands. One councillor raised the question, why should we be giving each other big fancy necklaces while people are struggling to put a roof over their head? Which is a good point. Here's the story. Wednesday night's council meeting of the Bass Shire Council in Gippsland was full of debate on whether a $4,000 medallion, called a collarette, should be presented to the mayor who is elected annually by fellow councillors. Councillor Meg Edwards proposed that after the election of a mayor each year, the council CEO should present the mayor with the collarette. Now, riveting, important council work, I know. Now, Councillor Matt Morgan, who had to Google what a mayoral collarette was ahead of the meeting, said, I think our constituents would be horrified if I didn't speak to what I think is a fairly problematic motion. Frankly, I don't think I've ever seen such an out-of-touch idea reach this chamber. This is one of my favourite quotes now. Morgan said that he thought it would be out of place to be presenting each other with fancy necklaces when we have a community struggling to put food on the table and roofs over their heads. He suggested melting down the metals in the collarette and selling it and then reinvesting the money in community services. Another councillor, though, Ron Bauer, said that there'd be no value in melting down the metal as the collarette isn't actually that valuable. By the end of the debate, not even Edwards, the councillor who originally brought this whole thing up, was prepared to back her own amendment, and it was defeated unanimously.